Now, you want to expand. So ln أو ln of square root of x squared plus 1 over x cubic plus 5. Here, what did we have? We want to expand the logarithm. So it is ln of x squared plus 1 minus, or before that, you can write it before this step. Since the square root will be distributed, so I can write it as ln of square root of x squared plus 1 over square root of x cubic plus 5. After now, I distribute the radical into the two, the numerator and the denominator. We want now to expand it. So what we have to do, it is ln of x squared plus 1 to the power half minus ln of x cubic plus 5 to the power half. To the power half or square root of 2. They are the same. So here it is. You can write it as square root minus square root. So ln of square root of x squared plus 1 over square root of x cubic plus 5, it can be written as ln of square root of x squared plus 1 minus ln of x cubic plus 5 under the square root. And the square root, it can be written as the power half. And we said also that if we have ln of x squared plus 1 to the power half, I can rewrite it as half ln of x squared plus 1 minus ln of, half ln of x cubic plus 5. So this is a way how can we expand the natural logarithm function. Is it clear?
Teacher, we can make like this only if we have half or any number عادي.
Sorry?
أخذت الهاف وحطيتيها in the beginning.
Yes, here as you see.
هي بس الرول على الهاف ولا أي رقم؟
No, any exponents. Any brackets raised to any exponents, you have to put the exponents or the power outside the logarithm, as you see here. Logarithm b of a to the power r, like logarithm x squared plus 1 to the power half. This power half, you will put it outside as half logarithm of x squared plus 1. Logarithm or ln, or the natural logarithm. You will do the same with them.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's see this one here. This one here now, if they are not expanded, here they are expanded. I want now to rewrite them as a single logarithm. So in this sides or in these examples here, they are a single logarithm, and I want now to convert them to an expanded one. So expand, they are single, you want to expand them. But in this type of questions here, they are expanded and you want now to write them as a single logarithm. So here we have third ln of x minus ln of x squared minus 1 plus 2 ln of x plus 3. They are expanded. I want to write them as a single logarithm. So third ln of x. How can I rewrite it here?
X to the power 3.
it will be x to the power third minus, what's the meaning of minus?
To the power of negative 1.
Divided.
No, minus, it's mean divide. Divide by x squared minus 1 plus, it's mean multiply. Then x plus 3 to the power 2. Here I will do the opposite. 2 ln of x plus 3, it's x plus 3 squared. And third ln of x, it's x to the power 1 over 3. And minus, it's mean divide. So I write it as ln of x to the power third over x squared minus 1 times x plus 3 squared. Then x to the power 1 over 3, I can rewrite it as a cube, 1 over cubic root of x so here it is. Cubic root of x. So this is now how I rewrite the expanded one into a single logarithm. Ln of a cubic root of x over x squared minus 1 times x plus 3 squared. Let's now solve another example, another easier one to understand it. Then we will solve an extra examples. Here we have 5 logarithm of 2 plus logarithm of 3 minus logarithm of 8. Rewrite it now as a single logarithm. Now, it is 2 raised to the power 5. And the plus, it's mean multiply. So multiply by 3. And the minus, it's mean divide. So 5 logarithm 2, it's mean 2 raised to the power 5. Plus, it's mean multiply. Plus logarithm 3, it's mean multiply by 3. Divide by 8. And don't forget to write logarithm. So logarithm of 2 to the power 5, which is 32, times 3 over 8. When you multiply 32 times 3 over 8, you get 12. So this is logarithm 12. And on the calculator, you will find that the answer is 1.079. Is it clear now?
Yes, teacher.
Yani I mean here, they are expanded. You want to write them as a single. To write it as a single, you take the logarithm outside. But since you take the logarithm outside here, you have to rewrite it, or rewrite the expression. You cannot keep it as a plus or minus or something like this inside the logarithm. We must have multiply or to the power or anything else, like this example here. Let's have now another examples. Let's solve now number 13. In number 13 here, we have 4 logarithm of 2 minus logarithm of 3 plus logarithm of 16. Let's rewrite it now as a single logarithm. So it is 2 to the power 4.
To the power 4 divided by 3.
So it's logarithm 2 to the power 4 over 3 plus It's mean multiply
16.
times 16. Then it will be as logarithm of 2 to the power 4, which is 16 times 16 over 3. You can say it's as 256 over 3. Then on the calculator here, we have the answer as 1.93. Let's solve now number 14. Half logarithm. So put the logarithm first outside here. Half of x, it's mean x to the power 1 over 2.
Over 2.
Minus 3 logarithm of sine 2x minus, it's mean divide.
Divide by
Sine
2x
2x.
to the power 3.
And since they are 3 is outside here, so it is to the power 3. Plus 2, it's
Times
mean
2.
times 2. So how I rewrite it now? As logarithm 2 square root of x over sine 2x cubic. Let's come back now to our properties here. Here, if we have it like this one, like r logarithm of b, this is an expanded. To write it as a single, you have to go back to this step. If they are subtracted, you have to go back to that they are divided. If they are, when they are expanded, we have a plus. When you go back, you have to write it as multiply. So this is a single logarithm, and this is an expanded logarithm. If it's expanded, you want to write as a single, you have to go back. The plus multiply will minus divide will r outside, it will be power. And if it is single and you want to expand it, you will say that if it is multiplied, yani plus divide minus to the power r, it's mean r multiplied by the logarithm. Let's solve now number 15. Two ln of x plus 1 minus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 ln of x minus ln of cosine x. So here you have to put ln first, then. Now let's remember, we say that if we have ln of x squared, we write it as 2 ln of x. So if we have 2 of ln of x, we write it as ln of x squared as a single. So it is x plus 1 to the power 2. And plus, if you have x ln of x plus 3, that means it's ln of x times ln of 3. So here we have a plus, this means multiply ln or third ln of x. That means x multiply by x, and x is raised to the power 1 over 3. Minus, it's mean divide cosine
x.
x. Then, so it is ln of x plus 1 squared times cubic root of x over cosine x. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, teacher.
Now, after we solved some examples of how to rewrite and expand, let's now go now to solve the equations. If we have an logarithm and exponential. Now here, we have to find x. If logarithm of x is square root of 2. So the first one here, we have logarithm of x equals square root of 2. To solve it here, I told you that if you have logarithm alone without any number on the base, that means here it is by default base of 10. So here it's by default, there's a 10 that is hidden. It's logarithm to the base 10 of x. Now, let's come back now here. We say that if we have logarithm to the base b of a is equal x, so that's mean b to the power x is equal to a. b to the power x is equal a. So here we have the same. 10 to the power square root of 2 is x. As we did here, b to the power of x is a. And 10 to the power square root of 2 is x. Now on the calculator, where did we find 10 to the power x? Did you see where's the logarithm? Shift logarithm, you will find 10 to the power something. Then change it as 10 to the power square root of 2. You will find that x here is 25.95. This is the value of x. Now I will repeat, from where we bring 10 to the power x, shift with the press, then shift with the button of logarithm. You will find 10 to the power x. Then let's solve b now. ln of x plus 1
Shift more.
shift plus with logarithm.
It didn't.
When you press shift, then logarithm, you will see that 10 to the power x. Did you see it?
No.
Did you have a button of logarithm in your calculator?
Yes. I'll send you a picture.
Where is it? Now? Did you send it now? Miss, did you send it now? Oh, okay. Yeah, look at
Yes,
it.
teacher.
Yes, Darine. Did you type? Okay, see. Hello, on the right, to the right, you have mod x to the power -1 or logarithm. Did you see it? Logarithm?
Yeah. Next to the x to the power of -1, right?
Now shift with logarithm. Yani shift, then press logarithm.
It appears like that.
Wow.
يعني لما أكبس شيفت مع لوغاريتم هذا اللي بيطلع لي إياه.
طب اوكي طب شوي. طب سي دارين اعملي شيفت مود
Okay.
النمبر نمبر 3.
Okay.
Okay, now try it.
The same.
You'll have the same?
Yes.
طيب. Shift مش alpha.
Mm-hmm.
طب هلا what is the letter above here? It is G or D? G. طيب, now B. In B here we have ln of x plus 1 equals 5. Now ln here, if you want to solve it, like if ln of x is 2, that's mean you have an e which is hidden. So e to the power 2 is equal to x. E to the power 2 is equal x. So here that's mean like if you have logarithm alone, it means there's a 10 hidden. And if there's a ln, there's mean there's an e hidden. So e to the power 5 is x plus 1. Now how did we find e to the power 5? The same steps, but don't press log, press ln. Shift ln, you find e. Put 5, this is e to the power 5, which is 148.4.
0.41.
This is x plus 1, but I want x. So x is 147.4. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
So the inverse of logarithm is something you raise to the power of it. I don't know what's the the logarithm, the opposite of logarithm is an exponential function, and the opposite of natural logarithm is e to the power x. So now let's solve C here. In C, we have 5 to the power x is equal to 7. And all of us know if we have 5 to the power x is 25, how did you solve it? You say that I want to make them have the same basis. So if we have 25, I can write it as 5 squared. So x is 2. If we have 49 is 7 to the, yes, 7 to the power negative x as an example. Or you can like, wait please. We have 1 over 49 is 7 to the power negative x. How did we write it? We say that this makes 49 as 49 to the power negative 1. This is 7 to the power negative x. Then I want them to write or have the same base. Have the same base. Can I make 49 to 7 or 7 to 49? The smallest one, I can rewrite it as the biggest one. So here, 49, it can be written as 7 squared to the power of negative 1. This is 7 to the power of negative x. Then, since we have a power that is raised to the power, they are multiplied. So 7 to the power negative 2 here is 7 to the power negative x. So what is the value of x? It is 2. 2 only. This is here. If we have the same base, it's very easy how to solve them by the exponential function. But here, look at them. We have different bases, and we cannot make 5 or 7 to be as 5. In this case, we are going now to use the logarithm. cannot solve them. It's impossible to make 5 to the power something give me x. This is impossible. So what can I do to solve them? I'm going now to use the logarithm. How? Did you remember now when I told you like when you have a to the power x, when I put the logarithm down here, this logarithm will cancel a. So what did I mean? I mean like if you raised these two numbers with logarithm, the logarithm to the power have the same base. Yani I mean I have 5, so I will put logarithm to the base of 5 in both sides. This logarithm of 5 will cancel this 5. So I have only x, which is equal logarithm to the base 5 of 7. Here we have 5 to the power x. The inverse function of the exponential is logarithm. Yani, what did I mean? If you want to cancel the exponential, we have to go to use the logarithm. Here we have 5 to the power x. To cancel 5 to the power x, you have to add logarithm of 5. If you have 6 to the power x, you have to raise it to the logarithm of base 6, and so on. So here we have 5, so I need to raise this 5 to the power x with logarithm. Yani I rewrite it as logarithm. Let's rewrite it now as logarithm to the power 5 of x is logarithm to the power 5 of 7. Yani you enter logarithm to the power of base 5 to it. When you enter it now, logarithm of 5 cancel 5. So we have it as x. And here logarithm 5 to the base, or logarithm to the base of 5 of 7. On the calculator now, you have under button of on this type of logarithm. Write down the base of 5 of 7. You will find that x is 1.2. X is 1.2. What is this 1.2? That's mean 5 to the power 1 or 1.2. Try it now. You will get approximately 7. So the logarithm now helped me to find what is the exponents that if I raise to 5, I get 7. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Now let's solve these equations here. Ln or ln of x equals 3. Here, as I told you, if you have ln alone, what does that mean? We have an e hidden. So we will say that e to the power of 3 is equal to x.
which x will be
Yes, please, 1 minute.
20.0.
Yeah, sorry. So e to the power 3 is x. So when you find x, you can write it as e cubic, or I told you shift with ln of e cubic, you will find that it's 20.08. This is the value of it. Or you can solve it by another way. That's, we said that's ln x, or ln of x is a 3. Like, how did I do here? I raised logarithm to the both sides. That's the logarithm. Cancel the exponents. Here we can do the same. We can raise both of them to the power of e. Or I make e, I will raise them to the e. Then e cancel ln, so x will be e cubic. We have two ways. You can choose one of them. This is how to solve a. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Now let's solve b. In b here, logarithm of x minus 1 equals 2. Here we have 10, which is hidden. So 10 to the power 2 is x minus 1. I mean 100 is x minus 1. So x will be 101.
9.
So if you try logarithm of 101 minus 1, which is logarithm of 100 to the base of 10, on the calculator you will see that the answer is 2. This is here how to check your answer.